Did you know that Epictetus was born a slave? He was born into slavery around 341 BC in Greece. But despite his rough start in life, he went on to become one of the most influential philosophers of all time. In today's episode, we are going to look at some of the most powerful quotes from this wise man who overcame his circumstances and became a king in mind. Let's get into it. Number 1. It's not things that upset us. It's our opinions about those things. This is such a powerful quote because it's so simple yet so profound. We can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we choose to respond to these events. Our opinions and beliefs are what cause our emotions. So if we want to be happy, we need to learn to control our thoughts. Not those, men are disturbed not by events, but by their opinions about events. This is another quote that's similar to the first, but it's even more powerful. It reminds us that it's not what happens to us that causes our suffering, but rather our interpretation of the event. We can choose to see the good in every situation if we only choose to look for it. Number 3. Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do, and you will have a tranquil life. This is a great quote to meditate on. It reminds us that we can control everything, and trying to do so will only cause us stress and anxiety. Instead, we should learn to accept things as they are and find the good in every situation. When we do this, we will find peace and happiness. Number 4. Es a slave, WH un action and a demen's door. The very first step to freedom is to master yourself. This quote reminds us that we are all slaves to something. It could be our habits, our addictions, or our negative thoughts. The first step to becoming free is to take control of ourselves. We must learn to discipline our minds and bodies if we want to live a life of freedom. No. 5. You can't learn unless you want to. You won't want to unless you choose to. You don't choose to unless you make that choice a part of your nature. This is a great quote for anyone who wants to learn something new. It reminds us that learning requires effort and dedication. We must first have a desire to learn if we want to be successful, and this desire can only be cultivated through practice. These are just a few of the many powerful quotes from Epictetus. His philosophy has stood the test of time because it is timeless. These quotes are just as relevant today as they were when he first said them. I encourage you to read more of his work and see how his wisdom can apply to your life.